What is up, YouTube, man?
Tonight has been a night.
Crazy, traumatized, not trauma. I wouldn't say traumatized, but very scary. They had me shook in the moment.
No, it was traumatizing for me. I was. Whew.
It was real scary.
Yeah, real scary.
Man, what basically happened? You go ahead and start.
Okay, so a lot of people were, y'all were asking for story time on the TikTok, so we're gonna give it to you on YouTube.
So we're gonna let y'all, we just want to keep y'all updated, let y'all know everything.
Yeah,
Feeling good now.
Poppy's had like this little tiny cough or whatever, and today he just was not feeling it. Like probably an hour before he came to the hospital, he was just like super not himself, sluggish, like came up and snuggled up next to me, type of sick, you know. He was feeling a little bit warm, but it wasn't like too warm to be concerned about. And then it was probably 30 minutes after I felt him, he started like having these shakes, like his whole body would shake, like you know what I mean?
Scared.
It was so scary. And then Deshaun came over to me because I'm like, what the heck is he doing?
I seen him. I was like, oh yeah, he ain't acting himself.
Yeah, and I was like, he's not acting right. And I looked at him, and we both
like he was just sitting there still, like you know somebody sleep, like you can move their arm and just flap. Like he was just sitting there like that.
But his eyes were open, and he was looking up to the sky, but with his mouth kind of like a little bit cracked, but like closed at the same time. And he was like
drooling his mouth,
shaking like this. And I automatically okay, so the field that I work in, we have to know this stuff for the people that we work for, that we're supposed to know CPR, we're supposed to know what a seizure looks like, we're supposed to know, you know, like when someone's choking or whatever. And I could tell he was having a seizure, but it didn't fully mentally like kick into my brain. It was just my mom mode kicked in. And
she was panicking.
I was panicking.
I be having to tell her she could not. She had to try to stay calm, especially because she pregnant, bro. She was tripping.
Panicking like 100%. It's our baby, you know.
I know.
Like,
I was panicking, but I was more calm with it. Though. I stayed calm, but I was still in shock. I was like in shock.
We were in shock. Like it was a very shocking moment.
His face started turning pale and everything.
Yeah,
she was trying to find some pens to leave the house. Man.
Cause you know, what's today? A Monday night, you know, you're just chilling at the house.
Chilling, watching
TV. And, like, don't even think anything of it, you know? And so, Deshaun had taken him so I could go and grab the stuff I needed to grab real quick. And I said...
He started turning more white when he left. That's why I was like, hurry up. I was scared. I was screaming at her, telling her, like, hurry up.
We realized that he wasn't breathing. So, that's when my initial thought was, like, we have to go to the hospital. He goes, call my mom. Call my mom.
My mom always know what to do.
He always calls his mom for anything. Like if he sees someone dying, he'll call his mom.
Call mom. She don't know what to do. I swear.
So it's not a laughing matter, but
But everything good now. You feel me?
Everything's good now, so we can feel like a little bit at ease with everything.
Yeah.
So we collected everything that we thought we were gonna need. And we rushed so fast.
We ain't even gathered nothing we need because I forgot. We ain't grabbed nothing.
We didn't grab anything.
I left my phone.
For the time being.
I left my phone. We didn't even lock the door.
Y'all know.
We didn't even think we shut the door until we looked at our ring camera.
Okay, all I had to grab was some pants and my purse because I knew his medical stuff was in there.
Her phone was on 2% when we left.
My phone was on 2%.
I didn't bring mine.
And then we had gotten in the car and I had called 911 and...
But I was pushing.
He was speeding off. Don't do that. But when your child looks lifeless,
when your
child looks
I thought it was the worst.
When your child looks lifeless in your hands, you don't know what to do but hurry and
get
rush.
To the hospital.
I
thought he passed out.
Yeah, seconds and minutes, especially for a child, is so like precious, and you gotta really take like in consideration that a lot can happen in that time. So we were really just trying to hurry up and get to where we had to go. Thankfully we only live probably 5-10 minutes from St. Joe's.
Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes.
And I mean it's not our first choice, but it was a split-second decision. I mean,
the operator goes say pull up.
Yeah,
what?
so
No.
I was on the phone with 911.
It was gonna take 20 minutes to come to.
Because he wasn't breathing. His eyes were still in the back of his head. He was still having little tiny jerks. I'm on the phone with 911. The operator's like, okay, well, y'all, like, do you guys need to pull over? And I'm like, we can't pull over. It's gonna take longer for an ambulance. It's gonna be like so expensive for an ambulance. There's no point in getting an ambulance involved if an ambulance doesn't need to be there.
You have to pay for it.
You have to pay for an ambulance. Ambulances are really expensive. Like, they rack up a bill for an ambulance. It's ridiculous. But it was also nice that I did call 911 just to keep like a timer track of how long his seizure was, because we didn't really know how long he was seizing for. So it was kind of like an estimated, but we got here, and by the time we came here, his seizure has ended, and he was starting to come a little bit more to realization and stuff.
He came in here, Michaela came in here screaming, my baby, my baby. Everybody in the waiting room looking like,
I did not care. Like, he's 1.5 years old, you know.
Like, calm down, man.
But I'm pregnant.
All right, here's the discharge papers. I want you to follow up with the pediatrician. Okay.
Thank you.
Did anybody go over things?
So, with me already being like pregnant, I'm already my emotions are very heightened. So I feel like the whole situation was just very like shocking for both of us, but especially because one, it was my first time ever dealing with the seizure by myself, like with us, and it being our own child is such a different experience, and it's crazy.
I know he's tired.
Yeah, he's super tired. It's crazy because they don't tell you that kids can get seizures. Anybody could get a seizure just from a fever.
I never knew that.
Nobody ever tells you.
From a fever, I never knew you could get a seizure.
And I feel like more people should talk about that, especially on what to do and how to be prepared for it and what to look for, because that is what I wish we knew before. Even though I knew what a seizure looked like and knew what it was, I feel like I should have known it could come from even like the slightest thing as a fever. So we did bring him in. They took his temperature. It was very, very high. I'm not sure exactly what it was. It might say on the picture, but it ended up being, because of a fever, a fibular seizure is what he had. And that it legit can happen just to anybody because of his fever. And I mean, that's really what it was.
Experience.
A very traumatic experience. So they did a nose swab to see what the fever was caused by, and he has RSV, unfortunately. So now it's just taking care of the RSV by Motrin and Tylenol, like alternating. But it really was like such a traumatic experience, and I feel like so many more people should understand that seizures can happen from the simplest things as a fever, and like that you should be prepared for it. But it's definitely something that they don't tell you when you leave that hospital with your first child.
Yeah, he is okay and everything is fine now.
Yes.
And hopefully he doesn't have it anymore, because it's possible. But hopefully he doesn't. Pray to God.
Yeah. They said it is possible for him to have another following it. That's why I think they kept us here so long. I mean, really, we weren't here too long, were we?
No, not as long as
No.
I thought we was going to stay.
Yeah, I thought we were going to stay overnight, but they were really nice and really good with everything and really good with him. But he got x-rays done and everything just showed back as RSV. So now it's just taking care of that further on and just watching for the symptoms next time and being more prepared and making sure that that fever stays down. But yeah, no, we just wanted to let you guys know and keep you updated.
Yeah. Look,
everything is okay with baby
you
boy.
feel me? All our family too. We had to let y'all know everything. When we posting this late, as soon as it happened. So there. Had to let y'all know first.
Yeah.
Look.
Any words you want to say? I feel like I've talked this whole time.
Good job.
Thanks. You got something to say? How did you feel?
Oh, but I told him how I felt. Like I was
like
in
overall.
shock. Oh, like when it happened, Cause I know you always in panic mode, so and I'm the calm. I always
Yeah.
gotta stay calm.
He's the calm one. I'm always
But I was still in shock, like my heart was racing, hands shaking, like I was scared. Cause I saw my child not breathing.
Yeah. When he gets scared, it makes me more scared because he is a very calm person when it comes to like bad situations. But when I see him get real freaked out, I get even more freaked out.
Like, come on, kid.
Like, we gotta go to the hospital. We can't call your mama. We gotta go to the hospital. We gotta call 911. It's like even the simplest things when you're in such a panic like that, you forget how to do it. Like I forgot how to use my phone. I forgot where everything was. Like everything just did not seem normal. And it was such like a fast experience.
Yeah, but we got our discharge papers. They kicking us out. They said go home.
They said
Bye.
we had enough of y'all.
I'm just playing, but everything good. Just pray for my baby. Hope you get over the RSVP.
RSV. He said
Oh.
RSVP.
What
No,
is it?
it's RSV.
No RSVP means like for
I don't know.
RSVP before a party.
Yeah, RSVP is for like.
Yeah, but hopefully you get over that. Y'all keep my baby in y'all prayers. Just had to let y'all know that.
Now he's resting, just resting.
Yeah, we finna go home now. Bye.